This is Diana Sullivan in Austin, Texas. I'm doing some very basic lessons on how to use a flatbed knitting machine. This is a Japanese machine. I showed how to cast on with an open cast on that unravels at the bottom, and now I want to show how to cast on in a way that will not unravel at the bottom. So this is a very common cast on. You see it all the time in knitting machine patterns. It's called the E-wrap cast on because the yarn is going to go in circles like longhand E's around the needles. You start with a slip knot, put it on the needle away from the carriage. You see the carriage is over here on the right, and you're going to go around each needle from the bottom. An easy way for a beginner to get their tension just perfect is to let go of the yarn each time and let the tension unit above the machine take up the yarn just the right amount. If it starts to get tight, if the antennas start to bend quite a ways down toward the machine, then you could pull a little bit more yarn out and make it looser. I'm almost at the end here. After I go around the last selected needle, I open the yarn feeder on the carriage, put the yarn all the way back, and close the yarn feeder. If you forget to close the yarn feeder, the machine won't knit. You'll get a tangle. The next thing that I do is I hang a comb on these stitches, and it just makes it all work a little more easily. I'm not even bothering to hang any weights. Oftentimes when you knit, you do use weights, and the machine knits a little better. Of course, each time I go across, the machine is going to knit a whole row of stitches. It's a little tight on that first row. So that is a very simple cast on, and it does not unravel on the bottom. Now, I'm going to cut the yarn. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to hold it in front of the camera so that you can see. Here it is on the comb. I'm removing the comb, so the part by my hand is the top. The top unravels because I didn't bind off. But the bottom will not unravel. It makes a nice stretchy edge. And of course, when you machine knit, the wrong side was facing you, or the purl side, the stockinette side, is away from you toward the machine table. So that's the very first, most simple cast on. I'm going to do one more cast on. This is a very fast, easy cast on.